looking forward to students returning for the 2020-21 school year. In this video, we'll cover our procedures for students and staff who are diagnosed with or exposed to COVID-19. These procedures follow guidelines provided by the Centers for Disease Control and the Alabama Department of Public Health. Students and staff who test positive for COVID-19 can return to school 10 calendar days after their symptoms were first noticed. In addition, they must have improved symptoms and be fever-free for at least 24 hours. Students and staff who test positive but have no symptoms can return to school 10 calendar days after the date of their first positive test. Students and staff who were in close contact with someone with a positive COVID-19 diagnosis must self-quarantine for 14 calendar days from the date of their last contact. Close contact is defined by the CDC as being within 6 feet of the person with the confirmed case for at least 15 minutes. Anyone whose siblings or other relatives in the same home test positive can return to school 14 calendar days after the date of their last contact. Students and staff who are determined to have had close contact with someone with a confirmed case while at school will be placed in an isolation area and be sent home as soon as possible to begin a 14-day quarantine. Anyone who is experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 but has not had close contact with a person with a confirmed case can return to school when they no longer have symptoms. This includes being fever-free for at least 24 hours. A negative test is not required to return to school, as long as these guidelines are followed. In all cases, students and staff who have to quarantine will check in with the school nurse as soon as they return to campus. If a student or staff member tests positive for COVID-19 or knows they've been in close contact with someone who has a confirmed case, they should report it to the school nurse right away. The school nurse will report positive cases to the Alabama Department of Public Health and will work with public health officials to determine other students and staff who need to be notified of close contact so they can begin a 14-day quarantine. Notifications will come directly from the school, public health officials, or both. Federal laws governing student data and personal health information will prohibit schools from disclosing names or other personally identifiable information with these notifications. Students or staff members who do not meet the criteria for close contact but may have had a potential exposure will also receive a notification from the school. In these cases, quarantine is not required unless the student or staff member begins to show symptoms. Communication to parents will be made only to those whose students had close contact or potential exposure to someone with COVID-19. Remember to complete the symptom check of your student each morning prior to their attending school. For more information on how we're reopening safely, visit vestavia.k12.al.us/COVID-19.